What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Grand Force Gaming. Nova here, playing some Marvel Rivals, and we're going to take a look at a 38-10 Jeff game with almost 20,000 healing. Let's pop right into it.
Final score, 6, 2, 3. Another epic victory. Big win.
Okay, let's hit you with a really quick heads up on this match here. So this was a really crazy match. As you can see, we did not do well defensively round one. We're coming into this already off the start 0-3. It's not looking good. Usually when a team walks on you like that the first round, turning around and then trying to play them offensively isn't maybe gonna work out. I don't really know how else to say it. If a team is really strong offensively, then they're likely pretty good on defense too. So I think it's much harder to move the cart than it is to keep it from moving, just me personally. But just to give you guys a little background here, pretty new to the Marvel Rivals scene. We've been playing it for just like a couple weeks here, a few weeks maybe. And none of us at Grand Force Gaming here played Overwatch at all. So this is very new as far as like strategic gameplay goes and just like generalized gameplay. So we're still kind of ironing out how to manage map presence and organization of how we do our pushes and our holds and everything, but it's kind of coming together here. And look, I know you might already be thinking, if you're still watching at this point in the video, like, why are you playing Jeff? Jeff is so cringe. Jeff is terrible. He's not a good healer. You should be playing with somebody else. I've heard it all right? I've heard the not Jeffs. I've heard the trolling comments in lobby. But look, any hero can be good if you're good at playing with them, right? This is a team game. This is not an individual game. So playing a pseudo support character like Jeff, where you can do incredible burst healing and AOE healing like you're seeing me doing here, and then turn around and do really solid DPS, like, this is a good character to be playing. And as long as you're managing your own health well, your maneuverability, and you know how to traverse the map, Jeff can be a really annoying person to have to deal with. And that's kind of where I'm finding my role here, is trying to really learn him super well because I love the mobility. Anyway, this game was crazy because I would say by all intents and purposes, we probably, I don't think anybody expected us to win this, like, truthfully, but we really did kind of come together. And so this isn't a solo queue game either. You can see that Datscat's in here. He's playing as I think he's playing as Magneto. He may have swapped at some point, but I'm pretty sure he played Magneto the whole game. But regardless, what we wanted to do here was really just kind of reset and focus on trying to be a part of the objective play at all times. Magneto has his shield. He's very difficult to take down, except for right there, I suppose. So having him on point at all times was definitely something that we were looking to do and we were looking to utilize as the game went on, because if we can keep him there, he can keep his shielding up, whether it's his just the bubble shield on himself or his actual shield that is, blocking incoming projectiles. It can make it pretty tough for the enemy team to deal with the progression of the card. And you see that with Strange too. Doctor Strange is a really good character for that style of play because it allows you to pull the carriage forward without taking any damage, and people don't typically want to run into that situation because they know they're not going to get any damage on anybody. Magneto works the same way. But it allows you to kind of focus how you want to make that push happen and focus on how you are going to, I guess, deal with, whoever's available on the enemy team that's going to be trying to stop you at that point in time. So there's definitely a lot that we have to kind of unpack and learn about this game to understand it a little bit more. But man, I've been having so much fun playing this. Truthfully, it's been really, really cool. It's been really refreshing having a game like this to play. I was just a little slow there to get Datscat, but that's okay. We're making some really strong pushes here. I do need to work on my accuracy just a little bit. Like, Jeff has his AOE, but I do miss more shots than I would like to see, just me personally. But I'm getting a good hang of it here. Iron Man is tough for me. Any of the flyers are tough. They're tough to hit, and you can see here Iron Man's just going to wreck me. Any flyer AOE splash damage is just, it's detrimental to Jeff, truthfully. So I'm just, really happy with how this game turned out, how we adapted. So we're doing pretty well here. We've got 1 point already, and we're kind of at the situation here where we need to make a second strong push to get the cart forward so we can hit that second one and get the reset on the timer. But it's just about moving slow. We were really good here at kind of staying organized as a team and not moving like in like a staggered kind of way. We had some good team awareness, some good positioning awareness, and that's something that I see kind of a lack of when, especially like if I'm playing solo queue. I don't have at least like one person that I can communicate with, or I know their gameplay style, so I know how to like keep an eye on them. With like Scat, I only play this game with him, and you know the rest of the GFG crew, so I know what he's gonna do. But like other random people, you never know, and it's super tough in games like this as well, because you see DPS players that just feel like they are what makes the team happen. Like getting kills is what makes everything happen. Like don't get me wrong, you got to get kills, but having characters that can manage the objective, like that's what you have to be focusing on, because this isn't team deathmatch, right? These are all objective games. It's basically King of the Hill, but you know, in this instance, the hill moves with you. So if you're not playing the objective, then getting kills is completely irrelevant to the gameplay entirely, and you're just not going to win. And I see that often. You see people complaining about games not going one way or another because they're getting so many kills, but if you're not fighting with a team, you're not fighting for the objective, what do you expect? Kills don't win the game. So this was a really good team in the fact that nobody was playing selfishly in that regard. Everyone was pretty chill, and they were cool with playing the objective and staying on it and staying focused. Star-Lord is a good example of this, because Star-Lord is just one of those characters because of the quick movement speed. Scarlet Witch is the same. Iron Man can be the same, where they just move around too much. It's hard to hit them with heals. It's hard to control what they're doing, and they can sometimes be the reason for a loss, because as soon as you're down one or two people, especially if it's like the DPS, because they're running off by themselves all the time, it can be tough to come back from that. So it was really nice to see these DPS players actually playing back and playing on the objective. So overall, this was like a really good team to play with, and I think because we all came together after the first round and really kind of like reset, that's what set the tone for this this win to come around for us. But it was just, honestly, it was super fun to play. I know you see my photo on the right side of the screen here, and maybe it looks like I'm bored, but I was just really tired when we were playing this game, so I was just kind of focused, not talking too much or showing too much expression or emotion. But anyway, the game's going to speak for itself here. This was a really cool positioning move for me to do here, getting Groot out of the way. He was one of the more difficult heroes in this to deal with, because he's just really tough to kill, and the guy playing Groot was pretty good with him. So getting him off of the objective and clearing that for us was honestly just a really big deal, because it allowed us to get that cap. And now going into the ending of round 2, we're tied and instantly back on offense again, which I think was a little bit helpful, having just played the offensive round. I think it was definitely good for us to just be able to repeat that. A little inaccurate there on the Scarlet Witch, but that's okay, we got her anyway. I really tried to focus on healing, and this was really around the time when Scat really locked in and said, like, I'm just going to stay on cart. I'm just going to be constant cart presence, constantly keep it moving. Because you see this happen sometimes in games like this when you don't have organization or good communication, where people are just moving. They're just like fighting the fight back and fighting it back, and then no one's on the cart, and then suddenly you just lose, and it's like, wait, what just happened? And then you realize no one was even progressing the cart forward. So this was a really good play in this regard, just getting him to hang out on that and ensure that we were keeping the movement going, and just constant pressure. They kind of fell apart a little bit, which I'm noticing now. They had like just some staggering there. DPS showing their face a little too early and then getting focused by everyone. But we did a really good job of like pinpointing healers and making sure that we were clearing the right people at the right time and getting good team shots in. And then I was just really trying to focus more on healing a little bit here. So what I'm going to do now is just kind of hop out of the voice chat. I feel like maybe I've just been rambling a little bit here, but I wanted to talk because, in game I wasn't really saying too much. So anyway, I'll let the rest of this play out. You guys can enjoy the final moments of this round, and hopefully you guys enjoy the game. And if you do, don't hesitate to drop a subscribe and hang out for more Marvel's content, we're all going to be posting a bunch of this now because we've got the whole GFG crew on board. So anyway, enjoy.
We gotta stay on. I gotta stay on point. We have to be on point or else it won't go.
Tippy-toe spotted bad guys. There they are. You're halfway there. Keep going.
Gotta stay on point.
We got it. Coming in.
My friends are here.
Judge, jury, mutant kind.
Almost there. Don't turn back now. You got them all. The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Gotta stay on point. I have to stay on this cart. Still on point.
That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
I got him really hurt, Nova.
So close. This is your big chance.
Really? We're gonna get the double cap? We're gonna get the double cap, baby!
The current score is
Oh my god, no way.
2, 3.
Never
Time to
never would have
switch
thought
things
that.
up, including which side you're on. They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Gotta hold it for 2 minutes.
These guys are the coolest. I always thought so. Now let's kick some butt, shall we? You're pretty cool yourself. Being able to understand animals. I wish I could do that. Yeah, all you have to do is listen. They really need to.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Much better.
Some help would be good. Needed that boost.
Oh no! He's gonna be so mad at me.
Could use some love here. Ready for some sweet, sweet vengeance.
Anyone out there? Need some healing.
They got me.
Better stop that vehicle. Only 60 seconds left.
No, they got me.
I can restore help, remember? Help. So cold. I'm made of glass. Keep up behind you.
Touch the point, touch the point, touch the point.
I am ready to put on a show. My friends are here. Down to 30 seconds.
I have all, I have all. Touch.
The final Final
That could
10
be it.
seconds. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Magneto! I am through!
Two supports in the group. Just, you gotta kill the supports. You gotta kill the supports.
Leave them to crush you!
Kill.
Final score 6-3. Another epic victory. Big win.
Bro, 38 and 10.